Oh, really? What happened to it? Troy, get him tied up. If I find out you've been wasting fuel to keep that fucking heater going, I'll make you walk back. Well, we're on our way. Probably 30 minutes out. Make sure everyone's prepped. Emotions might be running high. Carver out. It ain't polite to listen to other folks' conversations. Has anyone ever taught you that? Where's your manners? 'Cause you can't have this one. Well, if you try and take this one, honey, I'll hurt you myself. You don't want to test me, girl. I'll pass every time. It's okay, honey. We'll chalk it up as a lesson learned, all right? And we're all grateful for that. Is that why you're looking at this one? Do you want to call Mommy and Daddy? Everybody's parents are dead. That don't make you special. Tie her up and throw her in with the rest of them. Get the girls in back with the rest of them. We got a bit of a drive ahead of us. Yeah? I'm here. How bad is it? I'll get him on it. Out. That fucking idiot. Go on back out to the yard. It's almost supper time. You make sure you tell me the truth when you're sitting where you are, and you won't end up over in that chair. All right, now, I knew you were a smart girl. Herd on its way, and he puts a goddamn ding in my door. She's a strong woman, surrounded by weak men. I ain't letting my kid get raised around that. Get in here. Now, you might not believe this after what happened earlier, but I liked Reggie, and we can't have that around here. Not anymore. Listen, Clementine, it ain't murder. Oh, he certainly did. You see, Reggie put us at risk with his incompetence. He's had a string of screw-ups lately. Well, I wish it was different, I do. But they are weak, and we are strong. I know it when I see it, and we're more alike than you think. In fact, I think you realize it, but you're not comfortable with it yet. Of course it is. But that's the role you're meant to play. And there's all the proof I need right there. You think anyone out there'd have the balls to say something like that? What's that, honey? Oh, he did, but look where he landed. There's no way you could have lasted this long otherwise. It ain't this herd that keeps me up at night. Well, even if that was true, it's mine now. Well, that's all I can ask. He passed out hours ago. He can't hear nothing now. Why would I do that? Come again? Yeah, I suppose it wasn't. But life ain't fair most of the time. No point in making a racket. Me and him, we got history. Understand? Couple things we had to get worked out. I wouldn't be so concerned about his well-being if I were you. Not with you being so close to the fire yourself. He was a funny guy. He kept things light. You need folks like that. It's easy to let depression sink in during times like this. But he was weak. And I don't mean just 'cause he was maimed. That wasn't his problem. He was weak of will. And weak of character. Killing one in order to save many is part of survival. It's one of the tough decisions that a weaker person couldn't make. It's why it falls to people like us to lead them to safety. You understand? That's why it's our responsibility to shepherd the flock, to keep them safe. It's their nature to follow, not to lead. That's what we need. If we're going to get through this, the next generation has to be stronger than the last to lead us out of this. I realized it back in that cabin. You were scared, but you looked me straight in the eye, kept your nerve. Kids like you, raised the right way, the way my child will be raised. It's not knowing if I got anyone to hand all this off to, but I ain't worried about that anymore. We can handle that, not with what we got at stake. You have to be able to contribute. Well, it took some doing, but he's been a real help. Rebecca, our baby deserves to be raised in a place of safety. We're going home as a family.
We've got some familiar faces back with us tonight. As many of you already know, a large herd of lurkers gathers just south of us. And we've kept an eye on its movements, and with any luck, it's just passing through. It's no longer enough just to survive. It's our obligation to make this community a beacon of hope. And with the added manpower joining us this evening, I have no doubt that we will continue to grow and prosper. No one needs to forget what they did, but we do have to find it in our hearts to forgive them. Now, it might not come all at once, but time will heal these wounds. So be patient with them until it does, and take solace in knowing that they're here to help us make our home a better place. But rest assured that if it does turn our way, it's nothing we can't handle. Some of you have voiced your concerns about the need for expansion with a looming threat, and they have been taken into consideration. However, this is not up for debate. The expansion project will move forward. provide a light, a bright light, bright enough to shine in all this darkness. So that is what we'll do. Now, I understand some of you are confused as to why we bring these people back when they left us as they did. All these feelings you have of anger, betrayal, hate, they're all valid. We will have the faith to stand our ground.
There are some folks might be sore about what happened and how things went. Well, that's all in the past now. Well, that's why you got two hands, Carlos. Come on! Not some namby-pamby thing, all right? A good hard smack. Otherwise, Troy here will do it for you. I don't think you want that. He can be overzealous. Is that the word? Your child seems to be in need of correction. Carlos! One good smack across the mouth should do it. It'll make her think twice before opening it up again. Go on, we'll wait. No, that ain't gonna cut it. I can't have this kind of behavior on day one of your reform. You discipline her now, Carlos. Go on, Carlos. Just get it over with. Do it. Stop! You're not coddling that girl anymore. Let her sit there and think about what she's done. Troy, get Carlos to his post. Everyone else should have their assignments. It's time to get to work. Everyone get to work. Unless you want one of what she's about to get, I'd pipe down, Missy. Just checking in. See how the new girls are working out. Nah, this ain't your fault. Some of you are new to our community. Some of you are members who went astray. But know that you can find redemption here, forgiveness, by proving your worth through what will undoubtedly be hard work. Kenneth will be taking over Reggie's duties outside the walls, and Michael will continue on showing his value. Salvation is available, but it must be earned. What the fuck happened in here? Reggie, shut up, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You better have an explanation for this. Time's up, Reggie. You had a task. You didn't get it done. Looks to me like you failed. And I mean now. Sounds like you're about to give me an excuse when I asked for an explanation. Why don't you girls wait outside? Reggie and I have a few things to talk about. We talked about this, Reggie, didn't we? But you just don't get it, do you? Get downstairs. Bonnie's got some stuff for you to do. Weakness, incompetence. It puts us all at risk, and it won't be tolerated. You think about that the next time you're asked to do something. There's been increased walker activity along the fence, so be mindful when outside the walls. The herd's moved a little closer as of this morning, but that still doesn't necessarily mean we'll be hit. No, we're monitoring the situation. Now, Reggie, you're nearly back in. Keep following the path, and we'll welcome you back with open arms. Reggie slipped up last night, but that doesn't mean he should lose hope. Today will be a test for him. So let's all wish him the best of luck. I gave you plenty of chances. Exploring is for those who fall in line. I got no use for the other ones. You should know I don't like having to resort to violence. Well, that's where you're wrong. I shouldn't have to hit people. But I do know plenty of people who need to be hit. I'm not a patient man. I try to be. But there ain't room for weakness when you got so many lives in your hands. Go! Want to run off with this dog shit group of crippled fucks? Then fine. Be my guest. You don't fucking know that. And until we do, you're not going anywhere. You want to disrespect me? Fine. You want to throw away the life I'm trying to build for us all? Then fucking fine. But I will put a bullet in you and that baby before I let you leave again with my child. Come on, Luke. This ain't none of your business. This is just a bit of a custody battle we got on our hands here. Ugh, fucking big man now, huh? How's that eye? Just follow my voice. It'll get you there. You got a thick fucking skull, Kenneth. Should have put you out of your misery right then. Now look at you. You're a mess. The fuck are you looking at, bitch? Don't act like you didn't love every second of it. Rebecca, sweetie, my God. How did we get here, you and me? No. Come on. Stay a while. That girl's already seen more than you can imagine. Don't you fucking look at me like that. You wanted it just as much as I did. Look at you. You fucking ingrates. Clementine knows exactly what I'm talking about. No shepherd to guide you. You don't even know how good you got it. That's all right. You'll learn. Lambs to the slaughter. Atta girl. She ain't afraid to look it in the eye. Who do you think you're fooling, huh? Oh, come on, Clementine. Don't be like that. Don't run away. You know you want to see the show. I know you. I know who you are. Yeah, go on. Let the sheep out of the pen. We'll see how long that lasts. That's funny. Coming from you. You go with that feeling you got right now, Clementine. That's what makes you stronger than the rest of them. And how is it that we're repaid for our trust? With treachery? With deceit? With theft? Whatever you were planning is over. It's done. You can't just run from your problems. You can't just up and leave when it gets tough, 'cause there's nowhere else you can go where it ain't. Tough is all we got now. Get that through your fucking skulls. Luke here, he can't help you now. You gotta help yourselves. You gotta help me find the strength to forgive you. Now you can start by telling me where the other one is. I'm gonna count to 3. If that radio ain't in my hand by then, we'll have to make things more difficult. 1, 2, 3. 3. No supper for y'all tonight. Maybe an empty stomach will give you some perspective. Then we'll try this again tomorrow. No supper for y'all tonight. Maybe an empty stomach will give you some perspective. Then we'll try this again tomorrow. All right, everyone come with me. Bonnie, you stick around. Make sure these folks don't get into any more trouble.